is Bishop George Johnson Jr. with your midday motivation. It's Monday! It's Monday, baby. It's time to live your dream and step into your purpose. Hey, guys, I came up with this midday motivation. I heard Jentezen Franklin tell this story of a couple who went in the mountains, and as they were in the mountains, they were hiking, and they came up on this mushroom patch. They picked all of these wonderful mushrooms, brought them back home, and prepared a wonderful dinner. They made mushroom soup. They made mushroom casserole. She was even able to make a mushroom dessert. She served it to her friends and families. They ate and had a wonderful time. She gathered the stuff together, took the plates in the kitchen, and she had an old cat that was sitting there on the floor. She took the scraps and gave them to the cat. Went back in there to entertain her guests, but remember, something was in the refrigerator chilling. She goes back in there and finds her cat foaming at the mouth and convulsing frantically, almost at the point of death. The girl calls the emergency room, the veterinary emergency room, and she says, hey, and she explains what's going on with the cat. They tell her, they said, whatever you do, get your guest and yourself to the emergency room because what y'all have just ingested is poisonous toadstool mushrooms, and you only have moments before you die. She told her guests, they ran to the emergency room, had their stomach pumps in a nick of time, and escaped death. They gathered their stuff, began to come home, and when they pulled up in the driveway, she just knew that she was going to come in and find her lifeless cat laying there on the floor. But when she walked in, she saw her cat on the floor with a litter of kittens. What she thought was death pains were actually birthing pains. Stuff is falling apart. It seems like the very thing that you're believing for is going to die. And you're thinking you're experiencing death pains, but I want to tell you right now, what you are experiencing is birthing pain. I would be remiss to not talk about what happened this weekend when that man full of hate drove that car into a crowd of people, and now everybody is wondering what is going on. It is a lot of pain and a lot of disgust that everybody is experiencing. I want to let you know right now, what we are experiencing is not death pains, but it is birthing pains. It is time now for the church to stand up and birth hope, and to birth life, and to birth freedom, and to birth love into this earth. We will not let the enemy win. What people think is death pains is actually birthing pains. It is the finest hour of the church. It is the finest hour of your dream. Now is the time to stand up and walk in your destiny. Not be moved by what you see, but only be moved by what God has already said about you. Don't be moved. What we are experiencing is not death pains, but it's birthing pains. We are in the finest hour of the church. Rise up. Let's take over.